right? Mortgages aren't scarce. Houses aren't scarce. Buildings aren't scarce. Land's not even scarce. Silver, gold, and oil are not scarce. There's only one institutional grade property that is truly scarce that's ever become an investment grade asset for the public markets, and that's Bitcoin.
Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. In today's video, I want to go over 4 or 5 different altcoin projects that are making big moves that you need to know about. Of course, the reason why you subscribe to our channel is because on a daily basis, we drop at least one video every day, keeping you informed, news, opinion, interviews, perspective, analysis. That's exactly what we're doing today. We have so much to talk about in today's video. Make sure you check the timestamps below. Make sure you watch the entire thing. Everybody take 2 seconds and softly tap the like button. And also go in the comments section right now and comment which altcoins you want us to cover in future videos. And with that being said, let's dive in and take a look at the current state of the market. And let me show you which altcoins are building. First of all, the SEC has recently just rejected the VanEck Bitcoin Trust Spot ETF. It did not, however, condemn blockchain or cryptocurrency. So the SEC recently approved a futures Bitcoin ETF, surprised a lot of people. Many were expecting a spot ETF to be approved recently, did not happen, but that's okay. Bitcoin is just as scarce as it has ever been. And more than that, taking a look at the price chart, confidence in the asset class did not suffer. Bitcoin at all-time highs, consolidating at all-time highs. Ethereum consolidating above all-time highs. How could you not be bullish? And to understand, perhaps it seems to you like it's boring right now. Maybe it seems to you like you've gotten in too late. I don't think that at all. It's time in the market, not timing the market. And during the boring times in the market, pay attention to projects implementing. Progress is happening. And I'm going to show you what progress is happening right now. Before we talk about specific projects, let's just take stock and understand that the world is changing so much in such a positive direction towards Web3, which is kind of like the soft name for crypto now. And it's just so cool to see how these huge brands that had nothing to do at all with cryptocurrency in years past are now signaling, we want in. Before we get to specific altcoins, did you realize Starbucks is getting into Web3 and crypto? Quote, through blockchain or other innovative technologies, we are exploring how to tokenize our rewards program. So if you've ever been to Starbucks, you're already aware that basically what they already have regarding with their app, it's basically like a cryptocurrency already, except not on a blockchain. It would make sense to tokenize this. And this is not according to the barista. This is according to the CEO of Starbucks. So first, McDonald's sells NFTs, then Burger King, then so many athletes and sports organizations. Now Starbucks getting into crypto. Who's next? Who's next? What's next? Let me know in the comments below. Now, speaking of progress during boring times in the market, let's talk about it. Which projects are making significant progress despite whether the price is going up and down in any fast amount of time? First crypto project, we have Avalanche. 358 projects in 13 months in the rapidly growing Avalanche ecosystem. Take a look. This is what real progress looks like. Next on our list, speaking of projects making real progress, Fantom keeps growing exponentially. Fantom is a fast and scalable next generation layer 1 platform. And let's take a look at some stats. 1.1 million unique addresses, 75,000 plus daily active addresses, almost 1 million daily transactions, 44,000 plus smart contracts deployed, and 5.3 billion total value locked. Fantom certainly still in the conversation. Next crypto project that continues to build and progress, Aave version 3. The next generation of the Aave protocol could change the game, and here's why. And some of this is simple to understand. Some of this is more complex. I'll just give you the bullet points so you can begin to understand this. First of all, Aave, a blue chip already. They're launching their version 3 now. It's packed with tons of brand new features. Take a look at your screen. Probably the biggest game changer is what's known as Portal, allowing assets to seamlessly flow between Aave version 3 markets over different networks. So Ethereum to Avalanche to Fantom to Cardano to Solana. This is what we're talking about. This is a big game changer. Also, regarding Aave version 3, high efficiency mode, allowing borrowers to extract the highest borrowing power out of their collateral, isolation mode, risk management improvements. That's great. Layer 2 specific features. These are all building to get on layer 2 to scale. I like that. Community contributions. I mean, you can read this for yourself. But do not count Aave out just because we're in the boring times. Aave is doing big things. How about crypto companies doing big things? Coinbase, like them or hate them, and there's plenty to critique when it comes to Coinbase. But they're doing huge things to spur cryptocurrency adoption for better or worse. Do you like my portfolio? Coinbase adds social media buttons. So Coinbase is adding a button to let users share their crypto portfolio to platforms like Twitter and Instagram instantly, seamlessly. It's pretty cool. I mean, personally, I would never share my exact crypto portfolio, not even with friends. But regardless how you would do it, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do, plenty of people are going to do this. And more than that, you can start to try and envision the future, understanding that this is the kind of thing that gets more people to buy. Seeing all their friends, what their cryptocurrency portfolio is, and people comparing them. And anyway, this is going to send cryptocurrency to the next order of magnitude higher. And this is all with the macro backdrop of money printer go brr. They continue to devalue the dollars that everyday people use on a daily basis. The purchasing power of your money is becoming less and less. Used to be kind of decade by decade, then year by year, now month by month, now week by week. And what this does is, I mean, pretty much, first of all, scarce assets should increase in value. But more than that, all investable assets should increase in value. And, people are looking to get out of cash, get into something that won't lose value as fast as the dollar. So what do you think? Knowing that the US dollar is getting devalued, deflated away, what's a better hedge? Is it gold or is it crypto? I really appreciate what Anthony Scaramucci had to give for his answer. What is a better hedge for inflation, gold or crypto? I really appreciated how he articulated it. Whether you like this guy or not, what he says to this question, I think is true. But you tell me what you think.
Which is the better hedge for inflation, gold or crypto? Joining us now is Anthony Scaramucci. He is the Skybridge Capital founder, former White House communications director, and a CNBC contributor. It's good to see you this morning.
Good morning, Scott.
Let's start there. I'd like to hit you with a bunch of different topics, but we have had gold come back in vogue, if you will, as the debate on inflation continues to heat up. Does that form some competition again for crypto?
Listen, I'm never going to sell short gold. It's got a 5,500-year history of offering a store of value. But like everything in our society, when you get a technical property where there's a massive improvement, that has a tendency to eclipse things. And so, we had DVDs, Scott, and we moved to Netflix and streaming. The Satoshi Nakamoto white paper basically put us into a new era. And the technical properties associated with Bitcoin are infinitely better than gold. You can move it costlessly. You can store it virtually costlessly. And it has this ledger that is completely missile locked. You can't hack it. And so with 21 million coins and its scarcity, remember, we only have 65% of the gold mined right now. The shortage of supply, the technical properties, I think it's probably going to be 10 times better than gold over a long period of time. But for right now, Bitcoin is pacing what people like Michael Saylor and Kathy Wood are predicting that it will do. It will eventually eclipse gold. It's about a 1.2 trillion market cap today. Gold's roughly 11. But I think Bitcoin gets there, Scott, the same way we're using our smartphone today and not using a rotary phone.
Then the final crypto project, which is making huge progress. Well, the news is this. that the New England Patriots American football team, which is one of the most successful American football teams with the biggest fan base, has just signed with Ethereum fan token platform Socios. The Patriots are the first NFL team to partner with the firm, although no fan token is dropping, for now at least. So this is the cryptocurrency project. What's basically the social, basically what is the fan token platform? What token is associated with this? Well, I would say Chiliz. Chiliz, the world's first tokenized sports exchange. The Chili token powers the Socios fan engagement app. So I would say this is probably pretty good for Chiliz or projects like Chiliz. And that's why I'm putting them on our list today, and they're looking good. So, which altcoins did I miss? Which coins are making huge progress? Let me know in the comments below. I do want to remind our audience, I continue to stack Bitcoin on a regular basis. I know a lot of people do. Bitcoin is like my savings account. Altcoins are like, different things that can help you. Obviously they appreciate far faster and higher in bull markets, but I guess the point is do not count Bitcoin out. Bitcoin has great fundamentals and it is the most scarce. Anyways, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, see you tomorrow.